Welcome, beautiful humans. My name is Kyla, and this is today's Choose Your Own Adventure kind of reading. So we've got, this is path A, path B. So whichever card you're drawn to, or if you just want to, get a reading, choose which card you want. Or otherwise, if you're doing Choose Your Own Adventure, just give one option this pile and the other option this one. So for instance, if you're feeling into, do I want to go north or south? This pile could be north, this pile could be south. If you're feeling into a change in some aspect of your life, this could be the risk, or this could be the safety version. So just tune into it, take a bit of time. You probably want to pause the video before entering, and I've pulled a few cards for the nuts and bolts of the reading here already, just to save some time, and then we will be drawing extra context as the story unfolds. I look forward to having you joining me as we dive in. So pile A, you have pulled and this is the Alchemy guidebook, The Wild Unknown by Krans, and you've pulled the number 27, and it is, and what I'm seeing here is the wolf. So if a wolf resonates with you, it's also connected to wildness, fierceness, hunger. Stibius is the Latin name, antimony. And Women Who Run with the Wolves is To Go Deeper by Clarissa Pinkola Estes. The grey wolf can most easily be felt through the laboratory of the human body. Dance, run, shake, breathe. So if you're into embodiment, if you love to dance, run, shake, breathe, any of these words jumping out at you, choose this one. And then the other pile B is card 23, and that is, to me, I always see this as a symbol of the breast, and it's copper. Eres is the Latin name. So we're looking at issues of fertility, the womb, Venus. Chocolate contains copper. So any of these things jumping out at you, if you love blue and green, and it's connected with the kidneys. So you might be feeling a lot of fear. You might have problems in the kidney region. You might get extremely feel the cold. You may have kidney stones. You may be inherited a lot of a lot of fear and anxiety from your lineage. Letting go is likely required in order to embrace Eros with open arms. Okay. So Venus, obviously Eros, forces of love, pleasure, and fertility. So take some time to choose which pile you want, A and B, A or B, or if you want to choose indeed both piles to get a deeper meaning on the story, and make sure you assign the two piles on the different options that you have. Okay, so pile A, let's dive in to your reading. And we will again revisit the card 27, antimony. In medieval times, antimony became known as the grey wolf of alchemy. This was due to the metalloid's unpredictable qualities and its ability to eat away at materials in the laboratory. Gold is one of the few materials to withstand contact with it. For these reasons, this card must be read with delicacy. On one hand, it represents the wild and free spirit that longs to express itself in the world. On the other hand, it represents a fierceness that can turn destructive or corrosive at the drop of a hat. The message here is clear. Channel the grey wolf's energy towards creativity. Challenge it to come out from the shadows and express itself. Embark on the creative project or adventure that's calling you, rather than focusing on why you can't. Once you begin, don't quit. The grey wolf responds to respect, not repression. To go deeper, read Women Who Run with the Wolves by Clarissa Pinkola Estes. To ponder, corrosion as medicine. Like many of the alchemy cards, the grey wolf can most easily be felt through the laboratory of the human body. Dance, run, shake, breathe. Embodiment. Another interpretation of this material is that something is eating away or wearing away at the situation or person. Let the possibility open to deeper revelation. Something is eating away or wearing away at the situation or person. Oh, I love her work. It's deep. I'm just going to take a pause as I have a sip. Copper. Oh, sorry, copper's the other card. The grey wolf. So there's quite a... Yeah, right, so the wolf has actually disappeared. It's dissolved, if you see that as like an artwork, an etching, using acid to cut away the pattern that you want to print. Now let's dive into hang on, what's going on here? There should be 3 of these cards. Oh, how curious. One card has gone missing, so we will catch another one. So we're looking in terms of themes here. And I was thinking past, present, future, but if that resonates, great. If it doesn't, just see them as general themes. So there's a sensation of stillness, work, and victory. And that's a beautiful sense of flow right there. So something has been wearing away, corroding away. And it might even be something as beautiful as you've been living in the same home with someone, or you've been in the same building or business, or camped in the same place. And you start to wear away, the grass starts to yellow and die when you've camped for longer than a week or 2. And on floorboards, you may start to see some wearing away. So corrosion and wearing away doesn't need to mean a negative aspect. And when I see this beautiful stillness card, it almost feels quite domestic. It feels quite innately human. You know, like our cells regenerate every 40 days. And during that phase, I guess there's a sort of a period of corroding, of, what's the word? Biodegrading of our cellular structure. And then we're reformed, so our body's working in the background, and we have a new set of cells in 40 days. And the bees come together. And when we stay working on something, working and focusing, we end up with victory. And even if what we have been wanting to come towards doesn't succeed in the way that we thought, we've reached a point of victory in the fact that we've gone through the process. We've gone from stillness to work to victory to completion. Now, it's the subconscious. So there's been a lot of anxiety, and that's moving forwards. Not sure why I had that one. So we will dive in to get a bit of extra context here. Why? What's been jamming you up? Why have we been so anxious? Why have we been so anxious? Dark night of the soul, bit of insomnia, lots of overthinking. 9, so something needs to end. What else? Dark visions, anguish, yeah, the midnight hour, nightmares, guilt, despair, depression, battling yourself turn to help for others. Find out, reach out. Yeah, it is a real dark night of the soul kind of card. And this is your subconscious. So this path A, you're really worried about it. You're really in your head about it because you've got swords in your subconscious, you've got swords in your head, and the Son of Swords is, you know, I think this card's almost worse. Well, I don't like it. I would prefer to see the Devil than this one, because at least the Devil, we're kind of got something juicy to work with, you know, a shadow aspect of ourselves. Whereas the Son of the Swords just represents that part of someone who's just a pain in the ass to deal with. They're always right. They don't listen. They're arrogant. They're rude. They're noisy. They're, you know, someone you don't want to be around. So let's get a bit of extra context here. New beginnings, bloody oath. New beginnings, a little mini holiday. Extra context for pile A and death. So it's pretty clear here that there is a sense of completion, that your subconscious has wanted to rise up from the fears. It's wanting an entrepreneurial connection with tribe. It's wanting the, you know, the joyous memories of the past. And yet you're not there. You don't have it. It's not there. And your victory is linked to just cutting yourself loose, taking a new beginning, taking that holiday to get that breath of fresh air, letting something die. And the extra context about where you're heading is the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Oh, and number 1, I love it, like the beginning. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Oh, they just look like humans made out of selenite. And that's just such a beautiful card. Such a beautiful card. Layers. You know, there's layers in the psyche. There's layers in getting to know people. There's layers of healing. On a journey, there are always different layers that we're going through. And I will read to you 96. 9 and 6 equals 15 equals a 6, so a mothering, nurturing energy. You are being called to let your intuition move you physically. You are connected to a group of souls who are weaving a web around the planet, and as you travel and share your creations, something is rethreaded. This card is an acknowledgement that you are either being called to connect with others who are like you at a soul level, or that you already are. You are being called to gather groups of people, either by leading them or becoming part of a group that can support you and your soul's personal mission. You are part of a group of souls who agreed to be here at this time. I think that's my greyhound. Nope. Sorry. You are a part of a group of souls who agreed to be here at this time in history to heal yourself, your ancestral line and the planet, to raise consciousness so that we can continue to call this magnificent place home for eras to come. One of many consciously choosing to devote your life to something greater than yourself. It's time to call in your tribe by sharing your soul's voice and letting yourself be seen. When you share what is real and true to you, you share the medicine you most need. Those who you are like will gather around you. You are your tribe. They are just like you. And just as you are longing and searching for them, they are longing and searching for you too. And you may want to just hold your hands on your heart for a small activation. I choose now to let myself be seen. I am ready to call in my soul tribe and create a web of light all over the planet. Taking a nice breath in, allowing that activation to vibrate through you, exhaling. giving yourself a moment for the gems of wisdom, for the energy to settle. As we move to the final card, and the first card of the Earth Warriors Oracle Guidebook by Alana Fairchild, we've got the new beginning, and we move to number 1. We're moving, something has ended, we're moving on to the beautiful way of the Navajo. You are my sacred earth child, and I am your divine earth mother. With unconditional love, I provide all that you want and need, so that you may fulfill your sacred destiny. We will always belong to each other. With abundance and generosity, I support you, revealing the divine beauty meant for you, so that joy and awe shall fill your soul. Relax now. It is time for you to be healed. Yeah. The beauty way reminds you that beneath the noise, beneath your worries and concerns, there is oneness between you and life. Oh, yes. So allow whatever it is that pile A was dedicated to, allow it to complete, allow it to end, or to transform, to up level. But for the majority of people, this reading is very clear that it's time to really cut loose and change. Thank you, pile A. Thank you, pile A. Now these cards, the tarot will go back in the mix for the next reading, but the other ones stay there. Okay, so pile B, we got copper, and we got kindness. Oh, I see what I've done. Kindness, that's all right. I'll stick with it. Kindness, collaborate and protect. Okay, so stepping back to copper. 23. 23. Slippery, mobile, Mercury. Oh, sorry, that is 24. I was going to say that sounds a bit odd. Fertility, the womb, Venus. In ancient times, on an island called Cyprus, copper was mined extensively to make vessels and tools. This island is the same fertile ground of Aphrodite, the goddess associated with the planet Venus and the forces of love, pleasure, and fertility. Such is the magic of copper. This golden-hued metal elicits delight and mystique, even a sense of awe. The copper card makes the arrival of Eros into the laboratory. It is likely the alchemist has been hard at work for too long, prioritizing scholarly pursuits over sensual pleasure. Get ready for a shift of priorities, for an awakening of the heart and the life-generating centers of the body. In the true alchemical experiment, nothing is excluded or separate from the work. Bring sensuality into the fold and embrace it with reverence and curiosity. Aphrodite smiles upon you. To go deeper, visit or learn about the Statue of Liberty, the largest copper statue in the world. To ponder, chocolate contains copper. In esoteric wisdom, Venus and copper are associated with the kidneys. A letting go is likely required in order to embrace Eros with open arms. Though bright and warm when polished, copper quickly oxidates, turning green or blue. Discern if a metaphorical polishing up is in order. Oh, I love this card. I love it. It's just so juicy. So juicy. And so we're looking at issues of, and if you want, past, present, future. Otherwise, just general themes for your pile B trajectory. Kindness, collaboration, and protecting. And I love this one. The beautiful koala has made it in. one of the beautiful symbols of Australia where I'm from. Kindness, oh, that beautiful chain work with the love heart, the soft, gentle elk. Collaboration with the ants that work together, and protection. So your subconscious is showing that you're really in tune. Your psychic abilities, again, you know, the full mother belly, the protectivity, such a lovely, beautiful feminine quality in this trajectory. You're in tune with your psychic abilities. And I'm just going to tap into the actual reading so I don't brutalize it in case I've forgotten something. Because I'm keeping this reading pretty simple rather than doing the 7, you know, the 21 to 30, you know, bundles of cards. We're keeping this one simple. Insightful and psychic, the Mother of Cups rivals the High Priestess with her natural psychic abilities. She's a gentle, tranquil woman whose insights bring healing to those around her. She thrives when amidst her family, the arts and music or beauty of any kind. Like a true swan, when the Mother of Cups is pushed, she becomes aggressive and defensive. She'll commonly see herself as the victim when distressed in a situation. Okay, so let's get a bit of context. Which way are we going? Are we trusting our psychic abilities? Ooh, Ace of Wands. Yes, we are. Justice. The Justice card. Where's the Justice card? It's so it's like a sense of karma, an equilibrium, a balance, a truth, cause and effect. It's everything, every decision that we make is connected, interconnected to other things. This is a beautiful reading. Really, really clear distinction between pile A. And the bliss and the completion of 9 of Cups. Seek the truth of the matter and act accordingly. Yeah, so listen to your intuition, listen to your psychic abilities. You know, what are you nurturing? What are your bright ideas? Pursue them. This is like a full yes. Full yes, indeed-o. Bliss and harmony. Worries and fears will be cast away. A new phase of peace and harmony awaits. The world seems to be granting your every wish. Good health, happiness, and even material gains are heading your way, and joy. And so this is your subconscious. Your conscious is saying teamwork, but it's also saying time to step into your responsibility. So you've been relying on a support network, and now is the time to step into your own power. I would be step into 3 and 3. Step into your own power and really, again, get in tune with your vision. You know, now is the time to really let go of the past. It's the time to just surrender to flow. My favorite card. Time to cross the threshold. Shakana. Number 19 is beginnings and endings all in one to create a 10, which is the power of new beginnings as well. Imrama, where are you being called to? You know, now is the time to really tune in. And even this card, you know, the breast or the a target, you know, like tune in to the core, tune into your why, your deep purpose. What fuels your fertility and your you know, your flow? What really makes you feel alive? Follow that. These choose your own adventure reading is very, very, very clear. We'll just read a little bit about these cards. The Celtic word Imrama means a journey of the soul, a voyage on which we know where we are going, which we don't know where we are going, but our soul knows the way. If you pulled this card, you are either being called on a soul journey or already on one. It could be to a physical, ancient place or a metaphoric. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place, both within us and to the planet as well. You are being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it is to journey to the world's sacred sites, or called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie on the desert floor, or drink from an ancient well. There are places to see and old friends to meet. I see spontaneous pilgrimages in your future. If a physical voyage isn't possible, journey through the portal of your heart, follow the invisible soul trail, and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or watch a movie about a sacred time or place, or perhaps you are being called to study an ancient lineage or body of work. Whatever your circumstances, your soul is ready to journey deep. And if you'd like to close your eyes for a mini activation, bringing your hands over your heart chakra, closing your eyes. May seeds of light, long ago planted, begin to rise. I am ready to remember ancient secrets from lands that my soul knows from times past. May I be held by the ancient lineages that my soul has served, and remember that I don't have to do it all alone. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? And the final card for pile B is Shakana. Time to cross the threshold. Oh, God. It's also on point. A threshold appears, bringing an ending so complete that it is no longer possible to return to what has been. The light of the stars is your faithful guide into this new world. As you trust in your divine connection, deconstructed forms shall reshape themselves into relevant, helpful, and beautiful new ways of living, thriving, and expressing your true self. Trust in your strangest ideas, in that which is different, inspired, or unconventional. This crossing is healing and furthers the activation of your divine potential. Change is afoot. You won't feel in control of the process. Trust in what is new, different, or exciting to you. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Thank you for joining me. If you chose pile B first, then skip through and listen to pile A. If you want to dive deeper with me, please connect with me on my webpage in the description. If you love what I do, like, subscribe, share, and of course you're welcome to donate. Giving and receiving has that cause and effect, beautiful rippling effect of what you give, you receive tenfold back, or I like to say, in the power of 1,000 stars showering down upon you, based on Kim Krans's Firefly card, which I love in her Animals deck. So thank you for joining me. I look forward to doing my next reading for you, and have a beautiful day, night, wherever you may be.